Welcome to Live Well Loaders. I'm Trevor, and today I'm going to be showing you the terminal tackle that I keep with me when I'm fishing, no matter what I'm fishing for. Whether it's in a boat, or um, if I walk to a pond or bike and put baits in a backpack, this is what I carry no matter what. So, first I'm going to open up my hook box. So, in it, I keep all different types of hooks. It's a small Plano box. Daiwa stickers on there. Inside of it, I keep, you can find it there, I keep stinger hooks. Whether I'm using them for spinner baits or jigs, they're always nice to have. Even if you're not going to use them, there's always going to be that one time where you wish you had them. I also keep rattles. I don't use them too much. Most of the jigs I use have rattles on them already, but these are always good to have in case you need them on a jig that doesn't have them, or even a plastic. Then I carry swivels. I don't use them much. I'll use them for Lindy rigs and stuff, but I usually have those already set up when I go. So I just carry them in there in case I never need them. I also have a few of these little screw-in hook holders. You put your hook in them. Let's see if I can show you here. You screw this into the head of your bait, like when you're fishing a shaky head. Just like that. And then you put it around your hook. And you put your hook in like a Texas rig. And you can make it weedless without wrecking your bait by putting all the hook in it. So those are nice to have. I got those at an expo. I know they sell them for like muskies and big stuff. They put them on the back of lures. But those are nice, so get some of them if you ever find them. I know they don't sell them at a lot of stores. Then I carry sinkers. Egg sinkers for when I'm fishing the river around here. This is a 3/4 ounce egg sinker. I like egg sinkers. They roll a lot, but they're cheap and they work. So those are nice. I usually keep 1/2 ounce and 3/4 ounce, up to sometimes 1 ounce, because I fish dams with a lot of current. So I need those for the rigs to keep my bait down. Then I'll keep bullet head sinkers, usually in 1/4 ounce size or up to a 1/2 ounce. These are nice for bass fishing in deep water or having a windy day with a little current. They always keep your bait down, and it's easier to pull through the weeds. It makes it weedless, so those are nice to use for those times. Here I keep this little bell sinker. I'll use them on the river sometimes, but you can also use them for drop shot if you want. I use the real drop shot sinkers, but I know those are hard to find, so what you could use is these. So next I keep drop shot sinkers. Right here I use the Cannonball ones. These are just cheap ones from Walmart. But they work good. This is, I believe, a 1/4 ounce size. And they got the little line holder up top, so you can switch them if you need to, and it's just an easy way to change them if you want. Then I carry these Lindy sinkers. They're for Lindy rigs, but these are nicer on Lindy rigs than the egg sinkers because they actually hold the bait down and don't roll down on the rocks. So, and they got the little color to attract walleyes, because walleyes will go after the color and then notice there's bait. So those are nice. And this is a 3/4 ounce size. They come in a lot of sizes, but that's just the size I have in here. Next is, I'll go to hooks. I carry worm hooks. I mostly use Gamakatsu and Mustad, but I do use other types of hooks. I like the big hooks for some reasons. As you can see, compared to my hand, that's a pretty big hook. These are nice for, I believe it's a 6/0, I want to say. These are nice for using on like 12-inch worms and 8-inch. Anything that's a little too big for your normal 3 and 4/0 hooks. So, and they're also nice if you want to go catfishing for big catfish or whatever. Next, I have a little smaller ones. These, I believe, are 5/0. I use those for lizards and long curly-tailed worms. And I'll catch a lot of fish. Just Texas rig your baits on, and they work real nice. Then I have these big 6/0 hooks. They're Gamakatsu. I believe they're octopus hooks. They don't look like it, but I think that's what they were. They were a weird version of an octopus hook. Good for catfish, and I've even used them for bass when I ran out of my other big Texas rig hooks. Then I have circle hooks for catfish. These are gonna be 5/0, 5 or 6/0. You got the nice circle hook, so you don't have to set the hook yourself when you get a fish on. So that's really nice. Then normal smaller Texas rigging hooks. This one's a 4/0. It's a pretty thin wire, if you can see that. I like to use thick wired, but if you can get away with thin wire, that's nice too. I carry tube jigs. Sometimes these can be hard to find, but I've found some places where you can get them. This is a 1/2 ounce. Put that on the inside of a tube, and they always tubes are a good way to catch fish. I've caught a lot of fish on them, so those are always a good thing to have. Most of the hooks I've showed you so far are Gamakatsu. I don't have it very organized in here right now, so it's hard to get stuff out. There's a bigger size of a tube hook I use. That one's looks like a 5/8 ounce. And I have, as you can see on there, a little, that would be a size 8 hook. Those are good for bluegill and panfish. I use size like 4, 6, and 8 for panfish. 4 is a little big, but normally size 6 and 8 will get you a lot. Then I have these hooks. They're colored. I bought them in a pack of variety of colors. This one's white, but they're size 6, and I use them for walleye. And I've caught a few on them. Just put a minnow on there, and the color's nice. Instead of using a jig head or whatever, you can use it on a Lindy rig or something. I prefer red hooks if I can, but I use other colors too. Black would be my second favorite. Here's a swim bait hook. This is a Mustad hook. It's 5/0 with a little like 1/4 ounce sinker on it, and that has the lock-in or screw-in bait lock. So you can rig that up on your swim bait and make it completely weedless, which is always nice. And the cool thing about this hook is the sinker on it You can move them, or you move it up, or you can move it back a lot. So that's a nice hook. Check those out. You can move the baits on it to balance how you want, or move the sinker on it to balance your bait however you need. Then these are big bite baits, weighted wacky hooks. They I've actually used them to slide a bait up on it like a normal jig. It's just like a normal jig. It's a big hook, but you can wacky rig with them. This is in a 3/16 ounce size, so just under a 1/4 ounce, and I've caught a few fish on them. Next, for my favorite way of fishing bass, would be wacky rigging. I use these Gamakatsu red hooks. They're octopus hooks, size 2 I usually use. Sometimes on bigger, thicker worms I'll use size 1, but mostly size 2, red. These are nice because they got a short shank, so you don't have to worry about the fish seeing them or whatever. And that's what I use for wacky rigging. Then I always carry bobber stops. I'll use them for slip bobbers, but I also I usually carry those little rubber ones you stick on your line, but I use them for putting in front of sinkers on like Texas rig or Carolina rigs to keep your sinker from moving too far forward, and that usually works good. I carry beads in a few different colors, red, green, and yellow, and then orange. So put those on to protect your knot on hooks from the sinker sliding and hitting it. Next is my sinker box. It's a ready to fish box, but I got them once when I bought a ready to fish kit. So in it I carry, this is more of my box for making rigs really, 3-way swivels. I carry 2-ounce pyramid sinkers for sturgeon when sturgeon season comes around. All different sized egg sinkers from 1/4 to 1 ounce. There's 1 ounce. Then I carry more of these Lindy sinkers. A whole lot of split shots. I like these big ones because in some spots I bluegill fish, you can't get away with using a little one. You need a couple big ones to hold up. More bullet sinkers, and I carry a few tube jigs in here. But I'll carry leaders in here in case I need them for pike or something, and then a couple of these bottom bouncers for trolling, and I can't think of what these are called, but they're used for trolling sinkers. So you can see I got a lot of split shots there too. So that's that box. So those are the 2 boxes I carry with me all the time. They're my terminal tackle boxes and rig making stuff. So let me know what you think about the videos. Email me or comment any questions you have or videos you'd like to see, and then like and subscribe to our videos. Thanks for watching.